Come on. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Okay, wonderful. So when I was asked quite recently to participate in this conference, I gladly accepted. And why I gladly accepted was I believe any opportunity that I have and I get to share with young people about going after your dreams and your passions and living your best life, for me that is important. That is important amongst all the other things that I get to do. And so I want to share with you, years ago when I went to Canada, let me just give you some context. So I'm actually originally from Jamaica, and I lived in the Bahamas for 8 years. So this is not new to me. I lived in the Bahamas for 8 years, from 2001 to 2008. I taught at Jordan Prince William, then I taught at St. John's for 4 years, then I taught at St. Francis Joseph's. So I used to live, as a matter of fact, down the street, Millers Heights. So used to go to Golden Gates, right? So I know this area well, and I feel like I'm home also. So this is home for me also. So when I left here in 2008, I got a job as a director of education for a career college. And a part of the orientation process, we always talk about what we call the D.R.E.A.M, D.R.E.A.M. And I want to share that with you because that stood really impacted me for years, and I just want to leave that with you. So the first one, the first letter, we're going to go old school letters, D.R.E.A.M. So the first one is D, and it is Dare to Dream. I was talking to your director yesterday, and I said to her, it's funny sometimes that we don't believe that we can dream or we can live our dreams. And I said to her, I have traveled so much in the last 10 years, a lot, okay? I'm actually in the Bahamas for a week, but I'm also working because I'm an online professor also. And I'll tell you about that later on, because that is an opportunity that I could negotiate, that I want to teach online so I could travel. So my class is with me. Anywhere I go, I could teach on the beach. If you see me on the beach with my laptop, I'm at work. That's something to think about, all right? So the D says Dare to Dream. And I'll explain to you what that means. When I was 20, when I was young, I always wanted to see the world. I want to travel. But I'm going to tell you this. The first time I went on a plane, I was 21. Yeah, that's a first wow. The first time I went on a plane, the first time I saw inside of a plane, the first time I went to an international airport, I was 21. Today, I can tell you, I have been to 9 different countries, 12 different states, and I've traveled from maybe 2001 until now. I have been on a flight maybe 3 times every single year. Dare to dream. Come from a poor family. My mom couldn't buy my ticket to go anywhere, vacation. I taught as a teacher, I taught kids who went to Disney World every summer. And I didn't go on a plane until I was 21. So what I want to start with is that your dreams can come true. Stop saying, somebody says, oh, you want to be a lawyer? Hey, you laugh. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? It's not funny. You can be a lawyer. You can be a doctor. You can be the best plumber. You can be a tailor. You can be a cosmetologist. You can be what you want to be. When I was about 9, they said, what do you want to be? I said, I want to be a teacher. At 19, I was a trained teacher. By 2004, by 1999, I had a bachelor's degree, 2004, a master's degree, and 2014, a PhD, graduating from University of Toronto, the top university in Canada. I want you to look at me, those persons who are drawing, I want you to look at me so you understand. Your dreams can come true, and your dreams are important. So some of us, we are stopped dreaming. You don't get to stop dreaming. Whatever you want to be, that somebody laughs and says, oh, you want to be a doctor, really? It's not funny. Say to them, yes, I want to be a doctor. And guess what? I've not stopped dreaming. I've not stopped dreaming. Somebody asked me, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to be the dean of a school of education of a top university. And it will happen. And when I am that, I'm going to come back to speak. So you don't stop dreaming. So keep your dreams alive. I want to stick on this point a little bit, because a lot of persons keep throwing away their dream because you see someone with your dream. So you know a friend who became a doctor, so you feel like, oh, well, if he become a doctor, maybe I'm not going to be a doctor. There's space enough for all of us to dream. And that's why I chose to speak to you today. I didn't want to come in a place where I was going to speak to young persons to say, oh, by the way, my name is Dr. Andrew B. Campbell, and I teach for the University of Toronto part-time. I teach for Queen's University. I teach for this. I teach for that. I didn't come here to say that, but I had to say that to you after I explained to you that at 21 was the first time I seen inside of a plane. So I want you to understand where you can be if you maintain that dream. The second thing is be responsible. A dream like that, you have to be responsible. You have to be diligent in your work. It's hard work. Somebody said to me, tell me about living on campus. All of you want to go after school. I know if I asked every one of you, you said you want to go after school. But I'm going to tell you another thing. I'm going to share another secret with you. I graduated from high school at the age of 16. 16. All my friends were going to sixth form, upper sixth. Like, was continuing high school where you get to wear the white shirt and the tie, and you love school even more. And I said, Mom, I want to go to sixth form. And she said, no, baby, you can't. You have to work. At 16, I had a full-time job with the Ministry of Education as a first job as a clerical assistant in a school. I want you to understand. I'm sharing my personal story with you for you to understand. At 16, my friends, it made me cry. Even now I'm thinking about it. All my friends went on to upper sixth and lower sixth. I went to work at 16. And after that, I said I want to go to teacher's college. I couldn't go to teacher's college full time. So you know what? I taught in the day and I went to school part time. And I have something I want to share with you. I have done my bachelor's degree part time, my master's degree part time, and my PhD part time. I don't know the luxury of sitting in a university all day to study. It can happen. It can happen. I live a beautiful life, but it came from being responsible and putting the work in. So it can happen. The next thing is effort. E. We like to say E is for effort. I'm a school teacher, so you give somebody an E in an exam, you say E is for effort. I don't want E. You don't want E. E is no good. You don't want F because F is failure. We already know that one, right? What you want a B plus, which I call your best work. And you want an A, which I call your accomplishment. So you have to put the work in it. Grades are not magical. Grades are not magical. You don't get up tomorrow morning and just pass a test. It takes study. It takes effort. And there are times, let me just be honest with you. There are times when I wanted to do something else. There are times when I used to live in the Bahamas, I told you. I moved from Millers Heights there and Carmichael Road, and I lived at Fort View Apartments, literally in a pink and white apartment across the street from Fish Fry, from our Key. The beach is about 5 minutes walk. And there are days I wanted to go to the beach, but I know I had to study, I had to write. Now, I have gone to so many beaches. You put the work in, you put the effort in, you make it because you're looking at your future. I love this sign. I saw this sign when I came in. I took up this sign. If nobody wants it, I'll take it. I love this sign. It says, embracing my potential. But I'm not sure if the person who designed the sign thought about how beautiful this is. Because it's not a sign that says, embrace the potential. Let me show you like a trick. Look at this sign. Embrace the potential. That's just a sign. Yeah, you could write anything on it. But you know what I like? Embrace the potential. Anybody see the arrow? Anybody see the arrow? It's pointing somewhere. You got it? Embrace the potential. The arrow is pointing somewhere. It means you are embracing to go somewhere, to do something. You don't embrace the potential, just stand right here. You embrace the potential to go somewhere. And I could, if I had 100 hours, I could fill 100 hours with stories upon stories of children and friends and students who have embraced their potential and have done well. So stop letting people looking at you and think, oh, well, you poor. You ain't going to be a doctor. Or you don't come from this place, so you don't. Or your father ain't this. Or your mother ain't this. You have to embrace your potential. All of you young people, I'm speaking to a room filled with young people who have all a potential. So embrace that potential. The next one is appreciate the opportunities. An event like this today, there are places where many people pay for this. You pay for this. You're getting this free of cost. Beautiful building, free of cost. Make use of this opportunity. I'm going to tell you something. I speak at events for 20 minutes. Most graduation, they ask you to speak for 20 minutes. I speak at conferences for 1 hour. I speak at workshops as a trainer for 2 hours. And I can tell you, when I speak this 15, 20 minutes, sometimes it's 2 zeros behind the number, sometimes it's 2 zeros, sometimes it's 3 zeros. I said this for you for 2 reasons. Number one, you're getting the best. I look at the team of persons you have. I look at it, I see some of these people. You are getting the best. Make use of this opportunity. You are getting the best. I am here to work and I'm also here on vacation. And when she asked me, I said, absolutely. Absolutely. I will get up this morning and I will come to do this because it matters to me that you know you can. So embrace this opportunity. Don't think it's just a day out to just chill. We are not chilling. We are filling up our tank. So this is like a gas station. We are filling up our tank today with the idea of embracing our potential. So appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate when your parents send you to school or whoever send you to school. Appreciate that they work hard for that. I used to teach at a private school. I teach at private schools, right? And when I see someone go to a private school, spend all that money, and then you come out of school not doing anything with it, I am upset. Can I use the word I'm pissed? That's an okay word for now? Okay, maybe I'm pissed. Oh yeah, it's a strong word, but you know what? You need strong words. When I say the word, somebody went, ooh, okay. But I can tell you, as a school teacher for years, teaching young people, when you go outside walking home from school and them boys on the corner want to talk to you, they're not giving you little soft words. They're giving you heavy stuff. We call it lyrics. What do you call it here? Lyrics? When they walk up to you, the lyrics say, hey, sweet girl, and they go in deep conversation. If they start talking to you at 4 o'clock, by 4:15 they want to have sex with you. Too strong? Oh no, it's not too strong. This is the right medicine you need. You need 2 teaspoons of this. It's important for you to understand, to appreciate those opportunities around you, and don't make fool of it. So tell your parents thanks when they send you to school. And the biggest thank you could ever do, the biggest thank you is to do something with it. Is to make your parents proud. And let me just stick a pin to say this. I hope you don't think that I mean you're embracing your potential. I hope you don't think that embracing your potential mean everybody in this room is going to get A. And everybody in this room is going to be a doctor or a lawyer. Absolutely not. If everybody be a doctor and lawyer, who's going to take care of the building? Who is going to drive the buses? Who's going to do the plumbing and electric? Who is going to do other things? So what I want you to do when embracing my potential is embracing what it is that you're good at. I just speak to a young lady yesterday and she says to me, I'm going to do cosmetology, I'm going to be a makeup. And I said, you are going to be an amazing makeup artist. And then I said to her, I hope you realize makeup artist leaves from just doing your face for your friends and weddings and events, but you could be a makeup artist on a movie set. And she looked at me and I said, I hope you understand what I just said to you. You thinking you want to be a makeup artist for doing weddings in the Bahamas and here and there. I am looking at you and thinking you could be a makeup artist to create characters in a movie. Millions. And I said to her, remember I told you so. So when you become a millionaire, you could fly me in. Because I like playing. You get that amen. It's like, I like playing. Oh, I love playing. I love playing. And I haven't got my dream as it comes. My dream on a plane is to travel first class to Europe. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I would FaceTime you from the plane. Hey, I'm in first class. Get it together. Oh, I don't play that. It's to show you it is possible. And the last thing I want to say before I come down, because my time is up, is make it happen. No matter what we give you today, we can make it happen. No matter what motivation walked in on the bars that we're throwing up, which is a beautiful activity, by the way, we can make it happen. You have to make it happen. And you make it happen by putting in the work, going after your dreams, be diligent, be disciplined. That's a big one. Be disciplined. You can't watch a movie until 2 a.m. the night before an exam. You're not a magician. You're not a magician. Oh, no, you're not. Ta-da! No, you are not. Oh, no, you are not. Say the tall man who came here to talk to you. You may forget my name. My name is Dr. ABC. That's easy to remember. Dr. ABC. If you Google me on YouTube, you'll find me, Dr. ABC. Okay? Remember I said to you, success is not magic. It's not magic. It's not magic. It takes work and it takes effort. So be ambitious, hard work, and stay focused. And I love that other sign. And staying focused, you're creating my future. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you. I hope I've shared with you even one thing to take away today. It has been totally my pleasure serving you today. Thank you.